and welcome to Lety Does Doctor Who. So, in the last episode, we see the Doctor and the gang go to Norway. I don't remember why they're going to Norway, but they go to Norway for a vacation, I believe. And while they are in Norway, they come across this cabin in the woods. And there is a blind girl inside who says that her father had boarded up the windows and the doors because there's a giant monster that comes out at the same time every night. So they start looking around for the father and they realize that they can't find him. So they think that the giant monster that they haven't seen yet took her father. While they are looking around the house, they come across a room with a mirror in it, which turns out to not be a mirror because it is a portal to another world. So the Doctor, Graham, and I forgot her name right now. Yasmin, go into the mirror and discover that it is this cave area that seems to be outside of their reality. Inside the cave, they find this creepy dude named Ribbons, I believe. And he, wants to eat them. So he tries tricking them into darkness to kill them. And also to take the Doctor's Sonic. But he is attacked by flesh-eating moths. And that gives the Doctor and the rest of the gang the opportunity to escape his clutches. So they continue on into the cave and find an exit portal, which leads them to an almost identical room that they were just in, but everything is flipped. And also, the other room is a lot brighter and more colorful. It's just better. There they find the girl's father, who is hanging out with the girl's mother. Which is bad and really weird because the girl's mother died when she was a baby, so obviously that's impossible. When they are in there, Graham meets up with his deceased wife, and she's in there too. Eventually, the Doctor realizes that the place that they are in is actually another reality outside of their own that cannot exist or interact with their own, or everything would crumble apart, break apart, die. It is another world, and that it is just trying to mimic people that are important to whoever enters its life. So it is just taking the form of the girl's mother and Graham's wife so that they want to stay and basically keep it company. It's just lonely. And it wants to hear what's going on in the other dimension that they can't interact with. It's just sad and lonely. So the Doctor convinces the dimension to toss everybody else out except for them. And the Doctor basically just talks her way out of staying there forever as well. They go back through the cave, and the portal closes and the other dimension may or may not be destroyed forever. The Doctor implied it was destroyed, but I don't know. So, yeah. That finished up that, and then they just went up in their TARDIS, and they went away. Now, this is the season finale. Each episode is standalone, so I don't really know what to expect. I don't really have any idea what direction they could be going for this, because it could literally be about anything, because they're just kind of time traveling and, you know, doing whatever. There is no continuous, you know, serial thing with this doctor. Well, I mean, not really with any doctor, but still, it could just be random. Haven't really gotten any new hints as to what they're doing this season. The only one that I hope, well, they may not touch on it because I have no idea if they were going with it, where they were going with it, but in one of the earlier episodes with the race, I don't remember which one it was, but the intergalactic race, there was mention of the Doctor having a secret, and the Doctor seemed bothered that someone may have known their secret. So I don't know if the Doctor really was telling the truth in that episode, that that species was just making up that they had a secret and that there actually was no secret, or if she was lying. So yeah, I'd like clarification on that. I think after this episode, if there's no more mention of it, if they're just moving on from that, then I'm probably gonna assume it really was a lie for that episode, and that this Doctor has no secrets, which is a little boring, but, you know, whatever. And I think other than that, that's basically all I'm looking for. Doctor Who, Series 11, Episode 10, The Battle of Ranskoor of Kolos. Let's get started. He's an earthbender.
What happens if you lose them?
Don't lose them.
An accident. Maybe he killed his whole crew. Always go for the cheery option.
Ryan is always like saying negative shit.
It can't be.
Am I supposed to know that voice? Who's that? Is that the teeth guy?
Go with you.
Because we got unfinished business with that monster.
Aww, Graham's going all dark right now.
Ranskoor of Kolos isn't the Stenza's home planet.
Damn.
Tzim-Sha.
Graham's gonna bust that guy's face.
So am I.
Oh, I'm sad. Can't they just use the TARDIS to get there? Oh, right, the TARDIS is freaking out.
What's ahead? See what you can find. Graham, Ryan.
Looks like some type of life in a bottle.
Especially when you don't know what you're doing.
Always take precautions, especially when you don't know what you're doing. Yes. Take precautions for whatever you don't know.
I'm thinking then would want to be alive. Check. Haven't you?
Okay, Graham. Wow. They are not very smart. Can't believe that worked.
Are you sure it's
I'm waiting for it to be like a black hole or something.
Fuzzin's in there. How are we going to get them all home?
Start pushing buttons. Something's gotta do something, just push all the buttons.
Our family.
Come on, Graham, he's trying to be less of a dick.
Please. This cannot be right.
Aw, this is sad. I'm so disappointed that this guy is the final villain for the season.
Every action.
Why doesn't she just stop the other guy? The guy that's trapped in the machine obviously doesn't want to do this. This is only proving that Graham was right. For a guy that has so many teeth in him, his own teeth are really bad. Well, he doesn't really look like he's locked in there. Shouldn't you guys do that one at a time? Okay, now take them back off of them and put it back on. Merry Christmas, Scram. Reference to the ghost monument again. Aw, Graham! That makes it sound like he's not gonna make it back. Oh good, she does take them back. Her TARDIS has clap-on lights! Wow, they brought up the universe towing. You could at least shoot his legs. That's all he wanted. Stick him in one of those things. Yes, where the hell are you going? What about this lady? Okay, I did expect them to put him in there. They said that in unison. No, seriously. Bam. Okay, it just ended. Alright, so that was a pretty good episode. I wasn't expecting to see Tzim-Sha again. I made fun of him when I first saw him, cause he was just a angry, aggressive, blue alien dude with teeth in his skin. And he really isn't much more intimidating the second time I see him. They're just really trying to make him happen, but nope. Another thing is, he was able to do this because the doctor didn't kill him. And then the doctor still didn't kill him. He is in a stasis chamber, yes, but of course his hand is pushed up against the glass, which lets people know that there's something in that stasis chamber. And then the Ooks are leaving their shrine thing, which means it will be unguarded. So, unguarded area with manipulative figure with killer tendencies. We might still see him again. He might just show up again, and it might just be like, oh, I got released because some people came above onto the ship. They found me, thought I was God, and I command them now. It's just kind of lame. Little lame, but I don't know. Maybe there are bigger plans for that. In regard to the season as a whole, I don't know. There wasn't really anything like, there wasn't any learning that the doctor did. And I know that this season was more spread out to kind of give all her companions some attention too. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's just because there's too many companions, or there's just not much conflict either. We didn't learn anything about the Doctor this season, and that's kind of weird for me because I feel like they always have, you know, something that they either work on or, you know, learn from, grow, but not really this one. Jodie Whittaker's Doctor is constantly just trying to find the solution without changing her way of mind. There isn't really much contemplation as to what should be done. She doesn't really have like a moral gray area. It's just like she has set things that she strongly believes in, and it has to be done this way. Even if, you know, everyone is telling her it can't be done this way, and in most cases it shouldn't work, but somehow all the situations that she's gotten herself in have magically worked out well for her. And I guess that's kind of a weird part for me, where it's like she's able to talk most people out of what they, you know, need to do or what they want to do, and kind of like get her way in that sense. Even if it doesn't seem like it's the smartest thing to do. So I feel like if in the Doctor's timeline there's like, okay, there's the Doctor, and then there came the War Doctor, and he was just so like drastically different in his like ideas and how he felt about things that all his other regenerations were like, yeesh, War Doctor, you know? I feel like in the same sense that the War Doctor is different from the Doctor, that's kind of where Jodie Whittaker's Doctor is, but in the opposite direction. So it's like, it's not enough to be clever, she needs to be clever and not stray from her moral beliefs, high ground, whatever. You know? So, I don't know. I feel like it would have been more interesting if there was just something that she couldn't do. I think it's more interesting when we see Doctors that learn or that grow from their experiences. One of the things that I noticed from Peter Capaldi's run was when he is so confident and set in being the Doctor that just him thinking that, saying that he's the Doctor and parading around, oh, don't you do this, I warn you, I'm the Doctor, and I can, you know, do whatever and I'll defeat you. And in the past, that was enough for him because people would be like, whoa, the Doctor. But then there was that one episode where him trying to do that ended up getting Bill shot and made a hole through her chest, and Bill died because he was arrogant and he thought that saying that enough and parading that he was the Doctor was enough. And it wasn't. And it got someone killed. And I thought that that was really interesting because he kind of struggled after. And we know that he felt really guilty about Bill dying. And then she came back as a Cyberman, which was even worse for him. He felt terrible. So I think that's more interesting to see them learn. But I feel like Jodie Whittaker's character didn't really learn because it was more focused on like Graham and Ryan getting over their like trauma, their what's the word? Grief? I'm in mourn. Yeah. So their trip with the doctor was kind of like their form of mourning, or like kind of distracting them, but also they were, you know, learning to deal with the pain of losing Grace in a more positive way with the doctor. And we had more like human revelations, not really the doctor's. So, I don't know. That's just my take on it. But let me know what you guys thought of this episode, of this season. If you agree with me, if you feel like there was something else that you noticed that just stood out to you, you want to let me know about that. Or what you really liked about the series. If you're American. Or season or series. Regardless. That's all I got for you for now. So get out there, do all the stuff, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Hey everyone, Lety here. Just trying on another outfit for my Winter of Workout Wear Try-On Haul, December 2019. And if you want to see me work out in this slashed watercolor outfit, then you can go ahead and vote for it by checking out that video down there. Bye!